So I will start introduction. What is forex? Okay, we want to going to do binary trading. You know, because binary is a little bit advanced of forex. So let's go deep, small, and start from there, coming up to come and meet binary at the front. Let's do it that way. So what is forex? Forex is two words: foreign and exchange. Foreign and exchange. Foreign means it's not local. And you will agree with me that everything about what we want to do, there is nothing local there. Unfortunately for us in this side of the world, Nigeria, our naira is not traded. So it makes everything to be foreign. It's foreign for us. But for those that reside in US, you use your USD and you pair it again, even with the Canada beside you. So, you have one local, you have one foreign. And if you are in Europe, your euro, even with the UK, that is formerly part of the euro. So everything is foreign. And here again, we are talking about exchange. Exchange. Exchange means you are giving something for another thing. That is exchange. You are giving something for another thing. That is exchange. So foreign exchange is what we are doing. Now, please don't let us limit it to only currency. It is not limited to only currency. Foreign exchange, like the most common among them is gold, metal. You exchange USD for gold. But there are other things, long list of it. Out of the long list is where we have crypto. Out of the long list is where we have commodities. Out of the long list is where we have shares, international shares. Out of the long list is where we have features. And as a person, I know my fortune for only one share. We all know the share, Tesla. I love it because I know the rudiment behind it. So it is not only currency for currency we should be looking at. We should look at it holistically about anything that come on our platform. But what will make you to now trade everything is what I've mentioned earlier: your fundamentals, your technical, and your sentiments. And this work well when we get to binary, where we are going to be discussing more. So we should now be discussing the three, right? We should now be discussing the three when we get to binary, how it works very well when it comes to binary. But I said I'm laying the foundation from the angle of the forex so that we can gravitate to binary. Now, when you are now want to trade forex, you should always remember something fundamental when you want to trade. What is the thing? What is that fundamental? You must know the weak and the strong. You must know the weak and the strong. You must be able to interpret the weak and the strong, where they position. So in forex, we have 8 major currencies. I know I have the gurus here that can quickly tell me the 8 major currencies. 8 major currencies, we should have them. We should know them. It is important we know them if we are trading forex. But however, because it's binary, all those ones, they are immaterial, but they still work for us when it comes to binary, right? So now, in the 8 major currencies for the records are first on the list, Euro. Second is Great Britain. Third is AUD, Australian dollar. Fourth is New Zealand dollar. 5th is USD. 6th is Canadian dollar. 7th is Swiss franc, which we call CHF. And the last one is JPY. Right? And the last one is JPY. And the last one is JPY. So as we go on, all those things we'll be looking at it. So now, when we know the 8 major currencies, we can now pair them. When you are pairing them, is most of the times in Forex, the position they are will now determine what we are going to do about them when it comes to pairing, right? When it comes to pairing. So now, the pairing, we start like number 1. I always make it in a case of marriage. When a woman leaves his home to go and marry a man, we drop her name, her surname, and pick the surname of the husband the same way. So, of all the 8 major currencies, euro is the husband. Every other one will marry the euro. So, meaning that euro name will come first, and every 8 other 7 remaining other currencies will come at the back of euro. That's what it is saying. Euro comes first, every other currencies will come at the back of euro. That is. So the second one is GBP. GBP will now come at the front of euro again, because we can only have euro GBP. We can't have GBP euro. So GBP will be coming first, and every other remaining 6 currencies will be at the back. That is how it works. That's why when you go to your and search for the symbols, you can only see euro GBP, GBP AUD, AUD NZD. You can never see GBP euro. You can never see USD NZD. It's always NZD USD. So when we have this understanding, right, we can now say, okay, I want to buy, I want to sell. What does it mean to buy and what does it mean to sell? What it means to buy is simple. Euro that comes first, name it as base. GBP that comes at the back of euro, name it as quote. So when you do the naming, you are almost done. Now, when you now want to buy, you will now say the base that is coming first is strong and the quote that is at the back is weak. That is that. The base is strong, the quote is weak. That's the interpretation of buy. So anytime you see the base currency that is strong and the quote currency that is weak, that means you are ready to buy. That's sacrosanct. Nothing is changing that. Now, when you want to sell, it's just the reverse. The reverse in the sense that when you want to sell, the quote will be strong and the base will be weak. That is, we should know that. The quote is strong, the base is weak. For example, Euro GBP. GBP currency will be strong and Euro currency will be weak. That's the interpretation of sell. There is third one that we always neglect when we are trading, and it's part of the trading. And from the ongo, I would like to tell you that it's part of the analysis. Don't ever think that I will neglect it. You can never neglect it. It's part of the trading. And what is that third one? That third one is wait. It's part of the analysis. Each time I wait and I don't take trade, I celebrate it as if I win. Because I could have lost my money. So that's part third. That is wait. Please don't write it down. We have 3 types of trading: buy, sell, and wait. You have to learn that one, because majority of us, we are always on Akada. We want to just buy, we want to just sell, but we don't have that break of wait. So when do we wait? We wait when the quote is strong and the base is strong. And we wait when the base is weak and the quote is weak. I am telling you, either you are doing Forex or you are doing binary. If it's time to wait and you go and buy or sell, I'm telling you, you will lose confidence in what you are doing. And confidence is part of the psychology we need to have. Because this class is actually broken into segments. Segments of theory, segments of practical, and segments of psychology. Or let me say, segment of trading, segment of risk and trade management, segment of psychology. So I'm just dropping that for us now. That wait is part of trading. Wait is part of trade psychology. We need to get that one from the ongoing, either in your Forex trading or in your binary trading. It is not all the time you shoot. For those of us that are even on the paid version of Modern Skills that we are calling trades every day, you will discover that it's not every day that we actually call trade, because that period of market ranging, market stabilizing to take decision of I want to buy or I want to sell, we need to wait as well, so that we know the direction and we follow the direction. So that is very, very important for us as traders. Now, when we now say, okay, we are making decision of buy and we are making the decision of sell, trade management psychology follows. So with this, I've been able to introduce us to Forex. I've been able to introduce us to currencies. I've been able to introduce us to buy or sell. Okay, let me build on furthermore. In binary, I want to be specific now. In binary, you will see most times both the Forex, the normal currency, and the what we call OTC. What we call OTC. OTC means out of trade counter, right? OTC. For example, I may have Euro USD. I may have Euro USD. On binary, you will see Euro USD OTC. Let me do the practical of this for us. You may see Euro USD OTC. So let me share the screen now. I hope you can see my screen. Now, let me go there. You can see my CHF JPY. You can see that there is no OTC in front of it. Right? There is no OTC in front of it. You will see Euro USD. There is no OTC in front of it. At the same time, you can have Euro USD that have OTC. You can have Euro USD that have OTC. What's the difference between that Euro USD and OTC? We need to know that. Euro USD is just the normal currency that is being projected. All the information you are seeing there comes from IMF. But the OTC It's just the simulation of what is happening on the other side of what the IMF is projecting as the figure. It's computer simulation. That's just the difference. But the good thing is this: either it's being simulated or not being simulated, nobody can tamper with those simulations unless the broker says the whole system has crashed. Unless the broker is saying all system is crashed. Because some people, when we are trading binary, we always believe that OTC is being monitored, my account is being monitored. There is no way your account is being monitored. Your account can never be monitored. Why? Because you are not the only one trading. If you are trading your $1, your $2 trade, remember some people somewhere are taking the opposite of your trade in thousands and millions of dollars. So they cannot monitor your own. And the broker will not be able to know which one is going, where is my own, unless the broker is trading very big volume of accounts. That is, let's establish that. Let's establish this too, that nobody can bankrupt the forex markets, neither the binary market. Because some people believe that, oh, I will make all the hell of money here. Yes, you will. But remember that too. As you are shooting, taking unnecessary risk, another person is somewhere taking the opposite of your trade too. And be likely take, because you are not being careful about what you are doing. So let's establish that before we move on from the ongoing. Now, I want to introduce you to binary platform. As you can see, this is binary platform. This binary platform is owned by Pocket Option. So if you have not opened your Pocket Option, please let me know. You can omit your mic and say I've not, so that I will gauge and know how many people have done their Pocket Option and how many that have not done their Pocket Option. Those that have not done their binary, okay, making two, that have not done their Pocket Option, will make me to delay this introduction to tomorrow, because we want everybody to do it, to be on the same page. That is one. The second thing is this: as we are doing it, we want you to be at least trying to do what we are saying to do. We don't want to say, how will I put it? For us, is more of practical than theory. Yes, we do all the theory to give us the information ahead, but it's practical thing. You have to do it as we are doing it. If you are not doing it, believe me, yes, you have had it. But what you do, you cannot forget. But what you hear, you may likely forget. So that's why it is important for us to open all necessary, what's it called now? Unnecessary gadgets down. Please, again, I want to sound the sound of warning to this. If you are doing binary, drop your phone. Go and get a laptop. Can I trade with phone? Yes, you can. But don't forget, it will be too tiny for you to actually know what you want to do. I will beg us, I will plead with us to go and get a phone. When you get a phone, trust me, when you see clearly, you cannot miss it. We have had series of people coming to tell us that they have not been making good money from forex. One to two, a lot of them are the office. But when we check what they are doing, we discover that they are trading with phone. We cannot even trade forex with only phone, not to talk of binary that is moving faster, that we are going to be trading for 5 minutes, for 2 minutes. Okay. Need to open your document has been sent to the message. You can go there, just click it and open your account now as the class is going. Now, we have three types of traders. If you know, we have three types of traders. We have swing trader. We have swing traders. Those that will take their trade, place their trade for 2 days or more. That will be trading. Those people are what we call swing trader. We have second one, intraday traders. The intraday traders that are the ones that want to take trade in the morning, maybe in the night or in the evening, they close the trade. Or those we call within 24 hours. That's intraday, within 24 hours. Those two categories, they don't belong to binary class. They don't belong to trading. Because binary trading is actually those that want to trade within minutes. For us in Modern Skills Academy, our time frame is 5 minutes. We take a trade, within 5 minutes, it has closed. You see your profit, you see your loss, or you see your lesson. Because we don't call loss, we call it lesson. You see your gains, you see your lesson. Right? So that is very important. So binary is basically for those third category that we call scalpers. So if you are a scalper, yes, you belong here. And here gives you opportunity to perfect your skills, to sharpen your skills about scalping. Binary make me to do that. Now I can tell you categorically, I scalp on forex only on gold. Only on gold, because I know the movement is right. So binary is when it comes to scalping. So I'm gradually going small into the binary now. But those that have not opened their account are the one that is slowing us down. So far, so good. I want to ask questions. So what are your questions? Questions before I drop another important information. Questions so far?
Okay, sorry, I have a question. This OTC, what's the meaning of this OTC?
OTC means out of trade counter.
Okay.
Out of counter. That means, for example, now, CBN, Central Bank of Nigeria, will give a change rate.
Yes.
Central Bank of Nigeria will give a change rate to the day. Now, if you go to the banks, it will be in the range of what CBN gave. In the range. So, OTC means trading out specific information that is given by the IMF. And I mentioned that it's a simulation by each broker. It's a simulation by each broker. Is it wrong? No. Can there be manipulation? No. So that's OTC. Now, we want to give us a piece of information. When we are trading binary, we are always targeting the period that is always moving fast. You know, you can't be trading when there is no much movement in the forex market. That is why at Modern Skills Academy, we always target between 10 and 12. And we target 1 to 2:33. And we target in the night by 10 to 11. From our long period of trading, we get to know all this information. But doesn't mean that you can't trade anytime. Yes, you can. But for us, we want to trade at the time that is volatility, when the market is moving very fast. And those that have been following us for more than 1 year, we know that we don't joke with it. When it is 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock, we will be calling trades for you. And for the good record, and for those of us that are registered for this training, as time goes on, we'll be asking you to be trading between 10 p.m. and 12 p.m. in the night. We'll be asking you to join, to trade demo, to trade live if you want. That depends on you. But we will be there to call trades for you. Apart from our 1 p.m. time that we call trade. Where is the driver of this whiteboard? So those are the time we are looking forward to be trading together. So on that note, generally today, because of those that have not done their registration, we want to pause a bit so that we can tomorrow open ourselves to binary and keep running with binary platform. So question,